this go down with undecided people of faith?
Well, if they don't overthink this, I mean, it's very clear. You just have to look at the snapshot. You know, you have, first of all, Kamala Harris was speaking on behalf of the entire Democrat Party. When you say that person yelled out, Christ is King and Jesus is Lord. And when she said, you're in the wrong rally, that epitomizes the entire party. It's not just the Kamala Harris problem, and it's not something we should overthink. They are telling us who they are, and when they tell us who they are, we should believe them, because we see in their policies, the Democrats are getting into the habit, for example, in proposed legislation, of explicitly excluding provisions for religious freedom and religious objections. The Religious Freedom Restoration Act, for example, which was a bipartisan piece of legislation from the Clinton era, they are explicitly excluding those protections now in bills like pushing abortion, contraception, and other things. They're on this track. And the view they have towards what we would call religious freedom, they call discrimination. And then this stunt with Gretchen Whitmer and the communion. I mean, again, people shouldn't overthink this. Don't listen to the justifications, the rationalizations, the apologies. That doesn't mean anything. They already conveyed what they mean to convey in these snapshots. And the reason they're doing this, their policies cannot abide when put next to the gospel of Jesus Christ. They cannot agree with Jesus is Lord or Christ is King because they want to arrogate all power to themselves, whether it's federalizing elections or, taking away voter ID laws. And by the way, I just got back from early voting here in Florida, and I'm so happy with polls open this morning. I was the first one online. And I can tell you that the first vote at my polling place was for President Trump and against that radical abortion amendment 4, because that vote was mine. Well,
congratulations. Now, Harris didn't attend the traditional election season Al Smith dinner in New York. What did you have to say about that?
Honestly, I'm glad she didn't. I don't even think she should have been invited, because I think that, when these bishops and cardinals, invite these people into these events, I mean, there's got to be a certain point where we say, politeness and protocol no longer can accommodate outright deliberate attacks on the faith. It's not just that they disagree. We know how to deal with disagreements in American politics. This is not a disagreement with our faith. And again, believing voters, especially undecideds, need to take this into account. It's not just a disagreement. It's an attack. They're a systematic, sustained attack against Christian values, marriage, life, family, sexuality, religious freedom. How much more are we going to take before we say, you know what? It's not even appropriate to invite these people to events like this that are called Catholic.